Calmness allows us to make the best decisions, especially in moments of pressure. If your emotions control you, then you will never be in control throughout life. Every step matters, even the small ones accumulated over a long journey. They make a significant difference over time in your achievements. In this way, calmness emerges as an essential tool, illuminating the path to rational and intelligent decisions, far from the impulsive reactions that often lead us to uncertain paths. Serenity invites us on a journey of reflection and discernment. Inspired by the wisdom of Stoicism, we learn that temperance is not just a virtue but a source of decision-making power. It assures us that while the lack of calm leaves us adrift at the mercy of the whims of fate, tranquility provides us with control and predictability of events. This video deals with how we can respond to life's events in a moderate and balanced way, cultivating good sense that brings peace not only to ourselves but also to those around us. By acting with calmness, we gain not only clarity in our decisions, especially in moments of pressure, but also the admiration of those around us. Calmness enables us to solve problems more efficiently. At the heart of this discussion is the idea that if we are governed by our emotions, we will never truly control our lives. However, by adopting the teachings of Stoicism, we can develop calmness and temperance, transforming not only how we react to adversities but also how we influence the world around us. Prepare to discover practical ways to apply Stoic principles in your daily life, turning calmness into a powerful ally. Watch until the end, as all topics are important. Let's go. Number 1. Assuming your 1. responsibilities. Life has a way of testing our resilience and resolve, often throwing us into the depths of challenging and emotionally taxing situations. In these darkest hours, adopting a Stoic perspective can be a guiding light to navigate the storm. One of the fundamental Stoic principles that can profoundly impact our ability to overcome the most challenging days is the idea of assuming our responsibilities. It is a universal truth that every individual, regardless of their circumstances, will encounter setbacks, make mistakes, and face adversity at some point in their lives. It's an inevitable part of the human experience. However, what sets apart those who emerge stronger from these trials is their willingness to assume responsibility for their actions and decisions. And the Stoic framework, assuming your responsibilities, isn't about shouldering blame or self-condemnation. It's about recognizing the choices you've made, the actions you've taken, and the consequences that follow. The Stoic emphasize that while we can't always control external events, we do have control over our responses and choices. One of the core Stoic teachings is the acceptance of our imperfections. It acknowledges that nobody is infallible and mistakes are a natural part of our existence. By assuming responsibility for our errors, we embrace our imperfections and use them as opportunities for growth. Taking responsibility also requires integrity and accountability. It means acknowledging when we've erred and having the courage to confront our own actions. By doing so, we not only demonstrate moral strength but also uphold the virtues of wisdom and courage. Through our mistakes and challenges, we gather invaluable life lessons. Stoicism teaches us to view adversity as a teacher and to see errors as stepping stones on the path to wisdom. By taking responsibility for our missteps, we open the door to profound personal growth. Assuming responsibility empowers us to shape our future consciously, instead of being victims of circumstance. This encourages us to be architects of our destiny. By recognizing our choices, we gain the ability to make better decisions and avoid repeating past errors. When we take responsibility, we free ourselves from the burden of guilt, regret, and self-pity. These negative emotions often accompany mistakes and difficult days. This approach helps us confront these emotions and, in doing so, liberates us from their grasp. It's essential to remember that the Stoic philosophy doesn't suggest that one should resign themselves to passivity or inaction. On the contrary, it urges individuals to take full ownership of their lives, make thoughtful decisions, and act in a manner aligned with their values and principles. Number 2. Accepting the 2. inevitable. Eventually, we all encounter moments of profound difficulty and hardship at some point in our lives. These are the moments when the principles of Stoicism can become a guiding light, helping us navigate through the storms that threaten to engulf us. One crucial concept that can significantly impact our ability to overcome the darkest of days is the idea of accepting the inevitable. Stoicism teaches us that life is inherently uncertain and that we will inevitably face circumstances that are unfavorable, challenging, or even painful. It's an acknowledgement that even what is detrimental to us can be harnessed as a motivational force to drive us toward our goals in the face of adversity. Stoicism encourages us to let reason, rather than unchecked emotions, guide our actions. These ancient sages remind us that some things are beyond our control. Rather than resisting or lamenting these uncontrollable external events, we can understand them as part of the human experience. This acceptance frees us from the emotional turmoil caused by futile resistance. Also, instead of allowing unfavorable circumstances to dishearten us, we should use them as fuel for motivation. By accepting the harsh realities of life, we can channel our frustrations and disappointments into a powerful determination to improve our situation. By accepting what is inevitable and controlling our responses, we can maintain our self-discipline even when life's challenges threaten to undermine it. This discipline liberates us from being slaves to our moods and bad habits. In this way, we can learn to allocate our energy wisely, focusing on what we can control and accepting the rest and ures that our emotional and mental resources are directed toward pursuits that bring happiness and fulfillment. When we accept the inevitable, we cultivate resilience and inner strength. Instead of succumbing to despair, we grow stronger through our experiences, demonstrating the virtue of courage in the face of adversity. It's essential to remember that our feeling should not have dominion over our actions. Rather, we should empower our rational minds to steer the course of our lives, especially during trying times. This is the essence of self-mastery. To sum it up, when life's darkest days descend upon us, Stoicism's principle of accepting the inevitable offers us a powerful framework for personal growth and resilience. By recognizing what is beyond our control and focusing on what we can influence, we become architects of our destinies rather than victims of circumstance. Through the lens of Stoicism, even life's adversities can become the raw materials from which we forge a better and more resilient self. Number 3. The power of forgiveness. Forgiveness stands as a cornerstone for overcoming life's most trying moments. This principle underscores the importance of liberating oneself from the burden of resentment, anger, and the weight of past transgression. Stoicism emphasizes that while individuals can't control external events, they can manage their responses and attitudes towards those events, including the actions of others. Forgiveness in this context is not about condoning the wrongdoings of others, but rather about releasing oneself from the grip of negative emotions. It's an acknowledgement that one's peace of mind is more valuable than clinging to feelings of anger or resentment. By embracing forgiveness, an individual exercises control over their emotional state, choosing to let go of negative emotions that might otherwise hinder personal growth and well-being. This practice aligns with the Stoic understanding that one's perception and response to external events greatly impact their internal state. Forgiveness is a conscious choice, an exercise in recognizing that resentment, anger, or vengeance only serve to prolong suffering and hinder progress. It allows individuals to move forward unencumbered by the weight of past grievances. Forgiveness in the Stoic realm doesn't merely extend to forgiving others but also to forgiving oneself. The acknowledgement of one's imperfections and mistakes is pivotal in the Stoic practice of self-forgiveness, leading to personal growth and emotional freedom. By embracing forgiveness, individuals embody the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with the world. It is choosing peace and emotional freedom over holding on to grudges or pain. It serves as a powerful tool for self-improvement, resilience, and the attainment of inner tranquility amidst life's challenges. Number 4. There is no past. 4. There is no future, there is only the present. When navigating through life's challenging moments, particularly when approached from a Stoic perspective, focusing on the present is a pivotal strategy during difficult days. Dwelling on past misfortunes or worrying about an uncertain future can intensify the sense of despair or anxiety. Instead, embracing the present moment offers a practical approach to cope with the difficulties at hand. By directing attention and efforts to what can be controlled in the now, individuals gain agency over their responses and actions. Stoicism underscores the idea that while one cannot change the past or predict the future, taking charge of the present is within everyone's grasp. Thus, acknowledging the now during tough days enables individuals to make decisions that promote resilience and emotional strength. By concentrating on what they can influence and taking deliberate, Proactive steps in the present moment. People can effectively navigate through tough times, building a foundation for a more hopeful, resilient future. This perspective encourages a proactive, rather than a reactive stance in facing life's challenges. Number 5. Cultivate. 5. Meaningful relationships. Cultivating meaningful relationships, especially during challenging times, is a fundamental principle within Stoic philosophy. Stoicism encourages individuals to value and foster connections with others during tough days. Having a support system of friends, family, or mentors can provide essential emotional sustenance and guidance. Stoicism emphasizes the significance of relationships based on virtue, trust, and mutual support. Such relationships offer the space for understanding, empathy, and shared experiences, serving as a source of strength during difficult times. Engaging with individuals who align with Stoic principles often involves exchanging insights and learning from one another's resilience and facing adversity. In essence, during hard days, the quality of relationships significantly influences one's ability to navigate challenges. Investing in nurturing connections and surrounding oneself with those who embody Stoic values can offer perspectives, advice, and comfort, fostering a sense of community amidst life's struggles. Number 6. Learn. 6. To deal with losses. Embracing the Stoic philosophy during times of loss, including moments of grief, holds significance in providing a framework for dealing with adversity. The Stoic approach encourages acknowledging and understanding the nature of loss as an inherent part of life's unpredictability. Stoicism teaches the importance of acknowledging and accepting the impermanence of life and the transitory nature of things when faced with a loss, whether it's the passing of a loved one, a personal setback, or any form of separation. Stoicism guides individuals to confront their emotions and navigate grief while maintaining an inner sense of tranquility. This philosophy doesn't dismiss the profound emotions associated with loss, but rather encourages individuals to process their feelings, honoring the significance of the person or situation while recognizing the inevitability of change and loss. Stoicism promotes the idea that individuals have control over their response to loss, emphasizing the importance of resilience, inner strength, and the ability to carry on, finding meaning and purpose even amidst life's inevitable losses. By focusing on what is within their control, individuals can adapt, learn, and grow through difficult times, finding some in the wisdom that Stoicism offers, enabling them to navigate the journey of healing and renewal. Number 7. Self. 7. Knowledge. Understanding oneself is a pivotal aspect of overcoming life's most challenging moments, and the Stoic philosophy delves deep into this pursuit. Self-awareness, a fundamental tenet of Stoicism, involves a profound exploration of one's thoughts, emotions, and actions. Within the Stoic framework, the examination of oneself encourages an individual to recognize their strengths, weaknesses, and values. It involves an ongoing process of introspection, aiming to comprehend one's responses to the adversities and difficulties life presents. By understanding their internal landscape, individuals can better assess their reactions and thought patterns during trying times. Self-knowledge in the Stoic context encompasses comprehending one's place in the world, recognizing the limits of personal control, and aligning actions with virtue. This understanding fosters resilience as it enables individuals to manage their responses and emotions, steering them towards a more balanced, harmonious existence. Through self-awareness, individuals gain a more profound understanding of themselves, their motivations, and how they perceive the world. This insight is pivotal in managing hardships, making decisions, and navigating through the storms of life. Stoicism emphasizes that a deeper comprehension of oneself leads to a more balanced, intentional, and fulfilled life. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a profound lens through which individuals can confront life's challenges with wisdom, fortitude, and a profound sense of inner peace. These teachings, when applied, not only aid in overcoming difficult times, but also foster personal growth, emotional resilience, and a deep sense of tranquility in the face of life storms. Comment Armored Wisdom if you watch the video until the end. As always, I'm going to leave a video here that complement the subject. I recommend watching it. Thanks.